There is a tremendous amount going on in this city. That mashup of the fashion industry plus the entertainment industry being here, you can get anything made. Anything that your brain can imagine can be manufactured in LA.
Where this whole idea stemmed off of was pretty much just trying to make my projects locally. It was just such a pain in the ass.
Things that we thought would be simple turned out to be like 5 faxes away or something of that nature. And so we learned the hard way.
It just doesn't make sense. Like, how can it be a more transparent, open system that anybody can hop in with an idea and get their ideas made?
It really helps to hear from the panelists, to simply see that other people have gone through the same difficulties and that it is possible to make it past those humps in the road.
I've produced things abroad and I have nightmare stories. And if I made something here, I could have just gone to the factory to check on it.
I can work locally by working with people who have certain equipment or can do a piece of my process.
And the idea of like really fostering those relationships so that it's mutually beneficial. So you're giving back to that manufacturer and they're doing something for you too.
I told people, like, this is not a fashion company here. We actually make just solid staple pieces that would just last, and you would value it just because it's made, locally.
You feel like, oh wow, this like real heart and soul went into that product. Now it means a lot more to me.
People can connect and get to know each other. That's the backbone of an ecosystem, are those personal connections.
This is kind of like the small village mentality. You kind of like take your pants, oh, it's ripped here, can you repair it? And like, okay, cool, I'll do that. And they'll bring in 10 of their friends. I think that's the reason why we grew so fast.
I think today was really about the story, the heart of entrepreneurship, the human angle, right? We talked so much about logistics, but everything kind of came back to everyone's inspiration as to why they became a retail entrepreneur, why they became an artisan or a maker. And usually it had to do with sort of a defining moment, so it really came back to heart.
There are so many businesses out there. There are so many products. And so there's actually an expectation these days that they understand why. Like, why did you get up today and make that thing? That becomes the shareable element. It's far more likely that someone has an urge to share your story. And the first step is telling that story.